This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. And just something just quick through the spirit. And, the things that we see were the things that the prophets before us have prophesied about. Okay? They prophesied about these things, and they described the things that we actually see in the best descriptions, right? In the best descriptions or form as they could possibly do. But now the Lord has increased that level in the spirit of the prophets and the men of the Lord now, okay, to understand these things more vividly. All right. And just to make an example of that, how, the prophets before, how they explained the nuclear missiles as arrows, right? So this is how they described it back then. But we know these things to be as nuclear missiles as they described it as before, as arrows. When it talks about one arrow being shot from the end of the world to the other, well, we know an arrow cannot do that. We know an archer can't shoot his arrow from one world, from one side of the world to the other side of the world. But we know what can do that, a thermonuclear missile. So I just wanted to throw that out there as well. Okay, when we talk about the vision is yet for a appointed time, and we continue to talk about the calamity, the troubles, the destruction, all these things are coming here. Yes, to the daughter of Babylon, Babylon the Great. These things are coming here, but it's yet for an appointed time. Okay, so these are different things that we are hastening and that we are waiting upon. Now, I want to get this right. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 28. Verse 8, because as the prophets are on the scene today, this is nothing new, right? This is the things that we're talking about. How the prophets were on the scene. They were. Let's just read it. Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. It says, "The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence." So the prophets in this day and age ain't gonna come with a different message of peace. And when you do hear us talk about harmony, and peace, what do we always equate that with? The kingdom, because that's when we're actually going to see harmony, peace, rest, true comfort, right? And we might get it so here in a little taste of it. You might see some sort of comfort or some sort of relaxation or some sort of rest. But it don't last long, I tell you that. Right? Even if you what's comforting and what's pleasurable, let's just say, because we grown here and you having your dealings with your woman, right? However long that may be, that's your business. But that's temporary. It doesn't last that long. Okay? And you can have that good time and happen to have to go outside that day or make an errand or something, and something immediately will piss you off. You know what I mean? So it's always going to be some shit that's going to either vex you. Okay, so you're not going to get no peace here. But point really is going into this was coming here to Babylon the Great Destruction, and I don't think people understand was actually coming to this place. Now, I did a lesson, a walk and talk this morning, and for some reason, as it was done recording, it said my files was basically my camera roll had too many things on it, so I had to go delete it. And I did a whole walk and talk through the spirit, 40 minutes. Okay, just going in. So I'll try to touch on a few things that I touched on earlier, and bring out a few these articles that I brought out this morning, and that I actually sent to the chat. Right? Hold on, bro. Go ahead. Before I bring out these articles, the brother Daniela got some precepts he want to throw in there. Go ahead, brother.
Hey, shalom, Yahba, Shemel, Shabrakatah to the elect. Double honor to the elders. So just going off of what you read earlier about prophesying of war and evil of pestilence. You read Jeremiah 8, right?
Yeah, 28 and 8, yeah.
Yep. Hey, one of the pestilences or the plagues that the Lord's going to bring to this place is what? Those nuclear missiles, right? They're known as a plague, and I got that real quick. Just two quick precepts. This is Psalms chapter 91 and verse 5. It says, "Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor the arrow that flieth by day." The brother was talking about the arrows. What arrow is that talking about? It's talking about the nuclear missiles. That's the modern day arrow, a missile, right? It says, "Nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday," right? So, hey, that's gonna be what's coming, man. Right? And that was the point on that, right? So, hey, the nuclear missiles is gonna be a plague unto people, man. It's gonna be a plague unto America, right? And this is 2nd Ezra chapter 16 and verse 2nd Ezra chapter 16 and verse 4. It says, "A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? May a man drive away a hungry lion in the wood, or may any quench the fire in stubble when it hath begun to burn? May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer," right? So that arrow is talking about those nuclear missiles, right? And those the main strong archer is going to be Russia. Some other ones, China. What is that? Russia, China, these other nations that are against Babylon the Great. It says, "The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away?" Right? So you're not going to be able to drive away the plagues that come before, and even the nuclear missiles. You're not going to be able to drive them away. Once they're shot off, they're going to hit their mark. They're going to hit that target, right? They're going to do everything that they were intended to do, which is to destroy this devil's kingdom.
Right. So I got you precepts with you bringing that out. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, verse 12. It says, "Your mother shall be sore confounded. She that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert. Because of the wrath of Yahweh, it shall not be inhabited." And this is talking about the daughter of Babylon, right? "But it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues." So this lines up with the book of Revelation as well, how all the nations are going to look upon this place in amazement, and be distraught, because they're no longer going to be able to, be a merchant unto her, right? So verse 14, it says, "Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her. Spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against Yahweh."
Right. Shoot at her. Spare no arrows. Basically, empty the whole clip, right? Use every last one of them.
Empty your silos.
Empty the silos, man. Use every use every bow in your quiver.
Yep.
Right. So it's gonna over 200 million nuclear missiles, even more. I forget the measurement that it goes into in the Bible.
But I know it's a lot. I know that.
It's a lot, right? And it's gonna destroy all what's I'm gonna have to look it up. The whole square footage of America, man. It's gonna destroy everything. In the United States, man.
That's why this place is going to look, being beamed up to a chariot, look like looking through a sea of glass. It's going to look like what? A lake of fire.
Yeah.
Right. So verse 15, it says, "Shout against her round about. She have given her hand her foundations are fallen, her walls are thrown down. For it is the vengeance of Yahweh, take vengeance upon her, as she have done, do unto her. So this is not talking about ancient Babylon.
Right. They're still here today.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's that? Modern day Iraq, if I'm not mistaken. It's either Iraq or Iran.
Iraq. It's Iraq. Yep.
Right. Modern day Iraq. They're still here.
Yep.
It wasn't destroyed by a great destruction. The smoke of their torment isn't still going up, and everybody can see it.
And the nations ain't going roundabout against her. You know, all gathering up against, you know, this area. Because if that was the case, then she would be the great whore to sit up upon many waters, and she's not. America is.
Right.
Jeremiah 51 verse 1, it says, Thus saith Yahweh, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them, that rise up against me a destroying wind. And this destroying wind going into the nuclear destruction that's coming upon this land. That's what this is going into. You know, this is what the angels, right? The angels is holding this back, right? And I will send unto Babylon fanners that shall fan her, shall empty her land in the day of trouble. They shall be against her round about. Against him that bendeth, let the archer bend his bow, and against him that lifteth himself up in his brigandine, and spare ye not her young men, destroy ye utterly all her host.
Boom. Right. So America's going to be completely destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Babylon the Great is going to be completely destroyed, and hey, everyone's going to be against this place.
Yeah.
Because already everyone has it in their mind, and hey, the Lord got these other nations in a trick bag. Everybody has it in their mind. Oh, when we take them out, we'll be the next superpower.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody that talks, oh, China's going to be the next superpower. Russia's going to be the next superpower. But the Lord is going to catch them by surprise. When you go down to the valley of Yahweh Shaphat to fight, the Lord is going to come and decimate everybody.
Mm-hmm.
He's the next superpower. Israel.
Yeah.
Right, the next rulers of the earth.
Right. The book of Malachi chapter 4 verse 1, For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith Yahweh of hosts, that it shall leave them neither roots nor branch. So this is not only talking about, you know, the wicked over here. We know the elites gonna go hide and until it's their time to go to get them, you know, being from the men of the Lord, turning from fishers to hunters. But the rest of you people, the majority of you people, going to be destroyed here, and along with 2/3 of our people. Why? Because they rebellious and they wicked and they proud. You see, if you just watched a recent video that Elder Manata Zakba did about I shall go to hell or send me to hell or whatever.
Right.
And you seen people talking shit, right? Especially Eve, man, I haven't been pissed off like that hearing a mocker and a scoffer in a long time. And it
did a response to that one, yeah.
And the things that she said pissed me off. I didn't care how good she looked, how her body was. It was banging. But I'm like, bitch, you gonna get that judgment. Every idle word. You see? But see, people talking shit like that right now, y'all only doing that because y'all uncomfortability. But you don't even know the Lord is about to bring total chaos, confusion, destruction, calamities, troublesome times that you have never have seen before on the earth. And we about to be out here to witness it. Lord willing, you know, us and our households, the elect, are protected by the storm that's coming. So that was just something quick on the thought there. Actually, the brother came out, the gears kind of shifted, but hey, it's still operating in the spirit. And I'll just touch on the lesson I was going to do later, Lord willing. But yeah, Babylon's going to be destroyed. Lord willing, sooner than later. All right, so we're going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua, Bashem HaKadosh. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopefully elect. Shalom.
Shalom.